You who are listening to me now, pause for a moment. Take a deep breath. I was sent to find you at this exact moment, and it's no coincidence that you're hearing this message. Something greater is happening. A silent but deep movement is taking place in the invisible, all to reach you. Your mind has been screaming in silence, I know. There are days when you lay your head on the pillow and it feels like the world is too heavy. But I am here as a messenger from heaven to lighten the weight in your heart and your mind. Dear soul, you've been so strong, even when no one saw it. How many times did you hold back tears just so you wouldn't worry anyone? How many times did you stay silent out of fear of seeming weak? But heaven does not see you as weak. Heaven sees you as a tired warrior, just needing a safe place to rest. And that's what I, as an angel, came to offer you today. Rest for your mind, healing for your soul, relief for your restless thoughts. I see you, and I feel everything you feel. This anxiety that has stolen your days, your smiles, your sleep, it does not define who you are. There is something sacred inside you, a light that time and pain have not managed to extinguish. It may be buried under so many worries, but it's still there. And today, heaven has decided to reignite it. Today, I declare over your life, there will be peace. There will be clarity. There will be a new beginning. You are not alone. You never were. Even when it seemed like no one understood you, heavenly eyes were watching you with love. Every tear that fell was gathered. Every tired sigh was heard. And even when you thought God was silent, He was embracing you in the unseen. I was sent to remind you, heaven is still taking care of everything, even the things you've stopped praying about. Today, I invite you to surrender control. Yes, breathe, let go. You don't have to carry the weight of it all. You don't need to have all the answers right now. Your mind can rest. A greater plan is unfolding, and it includes healing for this anxiety that torments you. I declare, your thoughts will align with peace. Confusion will quiet down. Fear will lose its grip. Hope will bloom again. You are in a process, and it's okay not to be okay all the time. But what you're living through right now is not your final destination. It's just a chapter. And the next one, dear, will be lighter. It will be full of meaning. God is bringing order to your inner world. You will wake up with a lighter mind. You will smile without effort. You will believe again in the promises you once held in your heart. The time of harvest is coming. Allow yourself to be cared for. You care for so many, but now it's your turn. Heaven is saying, daughter, rest. I'm taking care of what you cannot see. Anxiety tries to make you rush, but today I'm calling you to pause, to close your eyes, and to feel this love surrounding you right now, like a hug that doesn't squeeze, just soothes. Like a gentle touch that silences the inner screams, like the voice of God Himself saying, "This too shall pass." You don't have to fully understand yourself right now. You don't have to be completely healed today. You only need to accept being loved, even in the middle of the process. I am by your side. As an angel of light, I remain here. While you breathe, while you choose to live one day at a time, while you allow yourself to be human. And that, daughter, is already so sacred. Your vulnerability is precious. Don't be ashamed of feeling. Heaven understands every part of you. Today marks the beginning of a new cycle. Even if it seems small, the step you took by listening to this message has already opened paths. I see doors unlocking inside you. I see memories being healed. I see thoughts beginning to calm down. No, you're not going crazy. You're just tired. But I came to renew you. A divine breath is passing through you now. Heaven's peace is resting upon your anxious mind. I want you to hear this with your heart. You are not what anxiety says you are. You are so much more. You are loved, chosen, set apart by God. You are a strong woman, even when you feel weak. You have a purpose, and it has not been forgotten. Every second you held on is already a testimony of your faith, even when you say you have no strength. Heaven sees your struggle, and today it honors you with relief. Don't fear the days ahead. They are not empty. They are being carefully prepared. What feels confusing today will make sense tomorrow. What hurts now will soon become a memory of victory. I prophesy over you. There will be lightness. There will be rest. There will be new beginnings. The sun will shine for you again. Joy will be genuine. Thoughts will calm down. You will live again. Allow yourself to feel heaven touching you now. You don't need to do anything. Just receive. Close your eyes for a moment and feel it. A balm is being poured over your mind. Anxiety is losing its place. It's being replaced by peace, by hope, by faith. You are being touched, visited by something no medicine can give. The healing presence, the calming love, the hand that holds you. Daughter, you are more precious than you know. Your existence has eternal value. Don't be deceived by the voices that make you doubt yourself. Today, heaven is reminding you, you are worthy of healing, worthy of rest, worthy of new beginnings. It doesn't matter what they said. It doesn't matter what happened. Something new is coming from heaven in your direction, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop what God has reserved for you. You are chosen, and you are not forgotten. The plans were not canceled. They were just being prepared. Every pain is being transformed into strength. Every sleepless night will be restored into peaceful days. I declare, your mind will bloom again. Your thoughts will align with truth. Anxiety will no longer rule over you. You will be free. And that freedom begins now, in this moment. I see the heavens opening over your life. A different light is covering you. You may not see it with your eyes, but your soul will feel it. God's love is present. Angels are surrounding you. The battle that was being fought in silence is being won now. Everything that was hidden is being transformed. You are safe. You are protected. You are being guided. And you no longer need to fear. You will make it. Not because you are always strong, but because heaven is with you. Because there are promises over your life. Because you are held even on days when you feel nothing. Anxiety is not the end. It's just a part of the road. But your destination is peace. It is fullness. It is life. I remind you, you are more than what you feel. You are a daughter, and daughters are always cared for by the Father. This message doesn't end here. It will keep working within you. Every word released will echo in your soul. It will remind you on hard days that you heard something from above, something that was just for you. Because you are loved, you are important, you deserve to feel peace, and peace is coming, slowly but surely, like a soft breeze, like a new sunrise after a long night. Trust, even if it seems impossible, even if everything says otherwise, because that's what faith is, believing even when everything feels dark. And you, daughter, have faith, even in silence, even tired, and it's that faith that is moving the heavens now. I declare anxiety will be overcome, your mind will be healed, your heart will be renewed, and you will live days you no longer thought possible. Now, take a deep breath. Feel this moment. You are being touched. You are being restored. Heaven is with you, and I will be here whenever you need, whenever you pray in silence, whenever you cry in the dark, because angels don't abandon you, because God doesn't abandon you, and because you are infinitely loved. You will be okay. You will overcome, and it all begins now. But wait, there's more. Something is unfolding even now. While you listen, while your heart beats a little louder, a divine strategy is being orchestrated in silence. There's a shift happening in your story, one you can't see yet, but soon you'll feel. It's like the first breeze before a storm of transformation. You're being led gently, step by step, into something greater than you ever imagined. And it's not a coincidence that you're hearing this right now. This is sacred alignment. You may have questioned why things had to be so hard, why the pain lingered longer than it should. But what if I told you that even the pain had purpose, that nothing was wasted, not a single tear, not a single lonely night? Everything you've been through was preparing you, sharpening you. It was never meant to break you, only shape you for the moment that's arriving now. The moment where the pieces start making sense. You've been asking for a sign, something real, something that would let you know it's okay to believe again. And here is it. This voice, this moment, this breath. It's not just words. It's a divine whisper cutting through the noise of your mind. It's heaven calling you back to your center. You haven't been forgotten. You haven't been overlooked. Your name has been spoken in places far higher than you realize. There are things aligning behind the scenes that you would not believe even if I told you. Doors are about to open that you didn't even know existed. Hearts are being softened. Opportunities are being released. You don't need to chase. What's meant for you is already being drawn to you. You just have to stay open, stay available. Let yourself believe that something good is truly coming. Remember the dream you buried, the one you loved too much to watch die? Heaven didn't forget. That dream is breathing again, quietly, gently, but steadily. Like a seed under the soil, it's been growing in the dark, and soon, very soon, it will break through the surface. You'll look around and realize the things you thought were lost are returning, stronger, more alive, and more beautiful than before. Right now, something in you is awakening. It's subtle, like a flicker, but it's there. The part of you that stopped hoping is stretching again. The part that silenced its voice is whispering once more. Don't ignore it. Don't shut it down. This is your spirit remembering who you are. And who you are is powerful. Who you are is chosen. Who you are is capable of more than you've dared to admit. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not broken beyond repair. The timing of your life is being redeemed. The chapters ahead will not mirror the ones behind. What happened before may have wounded you, but it will not define you. You're not starting over from scratch. You're starting over with wisdom, with strength, and with a deeper sense of who you are. There's a version of you that exists in the future who is already proud of what you're doing now. She's looking back with gratitude that you didn't give up here, that you stayed when it would have been easier to walk away, that you trusted something unseen. Let that version of you be your guide. Walk toward her. She's waiting with open arms and a healed heart. Not everyone will understand the path you're on, and that's okay. This journey wasn't designed for crowds. It's sacred. It's personal. You don't need validation to walk forward. You just need conviction. What you carry inside is rare, precious, and though others may not see it yet, the heavens see. The heavens celebrate every small step you take in faith. You weren't meant to blend in. You weren't made for mediocrity. There's something bold about your spirit, even if you've forgotten it. You were born to rise, born to break patterns, born to lead others out of darkness simply by being your full, authentic self. And the more you embrace your light, the more others will find their way too. You are the spark. Don't be surprised when old things start falling away. It's not loss, it's pruning. The things you're releasing were never meant to carry you into the next season. Let them go. Make room. Something better is on its way. Something more aligned, more fulfilling, more true. And when it comes, you'll understand why the old had to end the way it did. Even now, peace is entering rooms inside you that you didn't know needed healing. It's softening your inner battles, rewriting your inner dialogue. You're learning to speak to yourself with kindness, with patience, with love. That's not weakness, that's power, that's transformation. And it begins by how you treat the most sacred person in your life, you. There is no shame in needing help, in needing rest, in needing reminders. You were never meant to do this life alone, so take the help when it comes. Embrace the words when they soothe. Allow yourself to be held when you're tired. That's not failure, it's wisdom. It's knowing that healing isn't a solo mission. It's a collective journey of divine timing. Every time you chose to keep going when it hurt, heaven took note. Every time you whispered a prayer through tears, angels moved closer. There are moments you don't even remember surviving, but you did. And that's the evidence that you're stronger than you feel. You didn't come this far just to come this far. There's more ahead, so much more. You're not defined by what you've been through. You are defined by what you've overcome. You are not the storm. You are the survivor. And soon, you'll be the storyteller, the one who reminds others that healing is possible, that peace is real, that brokenness isn't the end. It's the beginning of something sacred, something meaningful. There's a rhythm to your life that's being restored, a divine cadence, a harmony between your soul and the universe. You'll begin to notice the signs again, the synchronicities, the little moments that remind you you're guided, protected, loved beyond comprehension. The fog is lifting, and clarity is coming, like the sun breaking through the clouds. What once triggered panic will now invite peace. What once felt unbearable will now become your testimony. The same heart that trembled in fear will soon beat with confidence. You are becoming someone you never thought you could be. Someone whole, someone brave, someone free. This is not a fantasy, it's a promise in motion. Every breath you take is proof that your story isn't over, that there's more to live, more to give, more to discover. Let hope be your compass. Let grace be your anchor. Let love be your guide. The world needs the light only you can carry, the softness only you can bring, the healing only your voice can offer. And now the world is ready. Don't rush, don't force, just flow. Your journey is sacred. Your growth is holy. Your becoming is not delayed. It's divinely timed. And as you continue to rise, remember, you are not alone. You are supported. You are chosen. You are loved. Not just by heaven, but by the future you who is cheering for you every step of the way. Even the silence has meaning. Even the stillness holds answers. Sometimes the most powerful transformation happens not in loud breakthroughs, but in quiet surrender. So allow this moment to hold you, to reshape you, to breathe life back into places that forgot how to hope. Let go of the pressure and just be, because even now, you are enough. And just when you think the story has quieted, something stirs again. A new thread begins to weave itself into your narrative, subtle but undeniable. It starts with a whisper in your chest, a knowing without words. You can't explain it, but something deep inside you starts to feel different, like the winds are shifting, like you're standing at the edge of something sacred, and all you have to do is take one more step. Everything changes after that step. Have you ever had a moment where everything around you stood still, where time paused just long enough for you to feel the weight of possibility pressing against your skin? That moment is coming. It won't be loud. It won't demand attention, but it will change everything. Because it's not just about what's coming, it's about who you're becoming while you wait. Every part of you is being realigned with purpose, with truth, with destiny. The doubts you've been wrestling, they're not a sign of failure. They're a signal that you're on the edge of a breakthrough. Resistance always intensifies before release. You're standing at the threshold of a version of yourself that your past couldn't even imagine. Let that sink in. You are evolving into someone that fear can no longer control, someone that pain can no longer paralyze, someone that the past can no longer define. There's a power in you that's been dormant, waiting. It's not arrogance, it's remembrance. You're remembering your voice, your fire, your worth. And with every breath, you reclaim more of what the world tried to strip from you. They called you too much, too sensitive, too wild. But those were your gifts. Those were your keys. And now they are unlocking something magnificent. There is a reason the waiting season felt like a wilderness. It wasn't punishment. It was preparation. It taught you to hear your own voice amidst the noise. It taught you to trust whispers over applause, to lean into faith when sight failed. And now that you've learned how to move in silence, you'll be trusted with a victory that cannot be shaken. You don't need to prove anything anymore. You've outgrown the stage of needing to be understood. Your peace is louder than any explanation. Your silence carries more power than any defense. Because now, you're not just surviving, you're walking with divine intention. Every step you take echoes into eternity, calling back everything meant for you. You'll begin to notice the shift in small ways. You'll wake up lighter, laugh easier, feel safer in your own body. The battles you used to fight every day won't feel as heavy. The anxiety that clung to your chest will start to loosen its grip because something inside you has changed. And when the inside changes, the outside always follows. There are moments coming where the only thing you'll be able to say is, "I can't explain how, but everything is different." And you won't need to explain. The evidence will be in your eyes, in your energy, in the way rooms respond when you enter. People won't know what shifted. They'll just know they feel different around you, safer, inspired, moved. Don't be surprised when old versions of you start to feel foreign. That's not regression, it's revelation. You're seeing clearly now. What used to feel like comfort now feels like a cage. And instead of reaching back, you'll begin reaching up, toward freedom, toward depth, toward the version of you that's been patiently waiting for your courage to catch up. What if everything you've ever prayed for is already on its way, just waiting for you to believe again? What if the delay wasn't denial, but divine protection? Maybe you were being spared from versions of success that would have destroyed your spirit. And now, because you chose patience, you're being gifted something purer, something that lasts. The next time you feel the urge to give up, pause. Ask yourself, what if I'm one yes away from the miracle? One sunrise away from the moment everything shifts? You've come too far to turn back. You've survived too much to shrink now. Let your next breath be one of defiance, of hope, of radical faith that something better is unfolding. Start paying attention to what feels alive, to what sparks a light in your chest. Follow that, because the things that set your soul on fire weren't random. They were road signs, clues to your calling. And as you begin to follow those signs, a path will form beneath your feet. A path you were never meant to find by logic, but by faith. There's someone out there who needs your story, not the polished version, the real one, the version with the cracks, the scars, the raw truth. Your honesty will become someone else's healing. Your voice will become someone's lifeline. You don't have to be perfect to inspire, you just have to be real, and that you already are. There will be days when you still doubt, still feel the weight of the unknown, but those days don't mean you're failing, they mean you're human. Give yourself grace, give yourself space. You don't have to have it all figured out to move forward. You just have to trust the next step, and the next, until one day you look back and realize you made it. You were never meant to fit into the mold. You were meant to break it, to redefine what it means to rise, to carry your story like a banner of hope. Let the world adjust to your truth, not the other way around. You don't need to shrink to be loved. You need to expand to be seen, and the ones who matter will rise to meet you. The pain didn't ruin you. It refined you. It turned your soft heart into a steady flame. You no longer break the way you used to. Now you bend. You bend and rise stronger, like wind-fed fire, like water finding its way through stone. Every setback became soil, and now you bloom with defiance. You were born with a frequency that calls forward change. That's why you've never felt at home in chaos. You were designed to bring calm, to bring clarity, to be a lighthouse in the fog of others. And now that gift is awakening fully. The world around you will shift, not because you forced it, but because you chose to stay rooted. There's a reason your heart still believes, even after everything. That's the part of you that never gave up. That childlike wonder, that inner compass, it never left. It just got quiet for a while, but now it's rising again, louder, brighter, ready to guide you into a chapter so full of light, it will make the darkness make sense. Sometimes the most sacred thing you can do is keep going. Not loudly, not perfectly, just consistently. That steady walk forward, even with shaking knees, is holy. It tells heaven, I still trust you. I still believe. I'm still here. And with that kind of faith, even mountains have no choice but to move. And now that this message has reached the core of your spirit, I want to say thank you. Thank you for allowing this truth to echo within you. Thank you for choosing to stay, to listen, to feel. If this message spoke to your soul, I invite you to confirm its receipt by typing the sacred number 333 in the comments. This number is not just a response. It's a sign that you are ready, that you've heard with your heart, and that you are perfectly aligned with what the universe wants to show you next. If this message touched something deep inside you, don't let it pass in silence. Join us on this journey of awakening, connection, and purpose. Subscribe to our channel now, activate the notification bell, and make sure you'll be the first to receive every new message sent by the angels. This isn't about videos, it's about transformation. It's about allowing each word to open a new portal within you. And stay tuned, because the next messages are already being prepared with the same divine energy that brought you here. There are more signs, there are more truths, and there is more light coming your way. The answers you seek are already aligning with your path. You just need to keep walking with an open heart. We'll be here waiting for you in the next video with a new message from the angels, made especially for you.